believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the twisted world of Joker and breaking down everything that happened between Joker and its sequel, Folie à Deux. If you're a fan of dark psychological drama, you're going to love this one. Be warned though, we're going deep into spoiler territory, so if you haven't seen either of the films yet, this is your chance to click away. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Now let's get into it. When Joker first hit theaters in 2019, it transported us to the gritty, decaying streets of Gotham in 1981, where Arthur Fleck lived a life full of rejection and despair.
Dad, it's me!
The film ended with Arthur's transformation into the infamous Joker after committing a series of violent acts that shocked the entire city, ultimately sparking riots and social unrest. But a lot can change in 4 years, and that's exactly what happens between Joker 1 and 2. By the time we return to Gotham in 1985, Arthur's actions have left a permanent mark on the city.
So you don't think this is me? Well, maybe. You don't know who I really was.
Gotham has become even more chaotic, and the Joker's influence has grown far beyond what anyone could have imagined. The city is crumbling under the weight of its own madness, and Arthur Fleck's legacy is just getting started. One of the most fascinating developments during this time jump is Arthur's rise to fame or infamy, depending on how you look at it. In Joker, we witnessed him brutally murder talk show host Murray Franklin live on national television. While this act horrified many, it also catapulted Arthur into the limelight as an instant sensation. People have always been captivated by true crime stories, and Arthur's case was no exception. His live on-air murder became a defining moment in Gotham's history, one that no one could forget. Soon after, Arthur's story was immortalized in a TV movie that attempted to explore his disturbed mind, painting him as the tragic anti-hero behind the Joker mask. This sensational retelling of his story fueled the public's morbid curiosity, with many becoming obsessed with the man behind the madness. The movie even sparked interest in people like Lee Quinzel, who would later become deeply intertwined with Arthur Fleck. If the TV movie wasn't enough to cement Arthur's legend, a book titled The Night the Laughter Died was also released, chronicling the downfall of Murray Franklin and Arthur's rise as Gotham's most infamous criminal. In Joker 2, we see one of Arthur's guards ask him to sign a copy of the book, hinting that it was likely published shortly before the events of the sequel. Interestingly, the book seems more like a cash grab than a factual account. There's no indication that Arthur had any involvement in the creation of either the movie or the book. Instead, they both appear to be speculative projects pieced together by outsiders who had no real connection to Arthur. These works capitalized on Gotham's fascination with the Joker, turning Arthur into a mythic figure in the eyes of the public. He had become larger than life, an icon of madness. By the time Joker 2 begins, it's clear that Arthur Fleck is no longer just a man, he's a symbol. At the end of Joker, we saw riots erupt across Gotham, with crowds cheering Arthur on as their anti-establishment hero. These riots, however, were only the beginning. 4 years later, Arthur's influence has grown into something far more dangerous and widespread, a full-blown cult. Crowds regularly gather outside Arkham Asylum, where Arthur is held, to show their support for the Joker. Some of these followers even go as far as protesting at his trial, holding signs demanding his release. To them, Arthur isn't just a criminal, he's a messiah for the disenfranchised and the downtrodden. He's become a symbol of defiance against the system, a leader for those who feel overlooked and abandoned by society. As we see in Joker 2, this cult-like following has taken on a life of its own. People across Gotham are imitating the Joker's chaotic and violent behavior, committing crimes and wreaking havoc in the streets. From petty theft to bombings, these disciples believe they are continuing Arthur's legacy, acting as agents of the same kind of chaos that he unleashed years earlier. As Arthur's legend grows, Gotham continues to spiral deeper into madness. The city's fragile social order has been completely disrupted, and the influence of the Joker cult is evident everywhere. Gotham is no longer just a city in decline. It has become a breeding ground for anarchists, criminals, and anyone who idolizes chaos. The Joker's legacy has taken root, and Gotham is now on the brink of complete collapse. What's particularly disturbing is just how far some of these Joker followers are willing to go. Their devotion to Arthur is so intense that they're willing to risk everything to emulate their leader. They commit heinous acts in his name, all in the hopes of gaining the kind of notoriety that Arthur himself achieved. Gotham, once struggling to hold itself together, is now teetering on the edge of total destruction, with the Joker cult leading the charge. Despite being locked away in Arkham Asylum, Arthur Fleck's influence over Gotham remains undeniable. His trial becomes a media spectacle, attracting massive attention and further solidifying his status as a cultural icon. The people of Gotham may be divided on whether they view him as a villain or a hero, but one thing is certain: the Joker's influence is everywhere. The trial scenes in Joker 2 serve as a powerful reminder of just how much Arthur's actions have impacted the city. His followers outside the courtroom, the ongoing public fascination with his story, and the rise of the Joker cult all point to the fact that Arthur Fleck has transcended being just a man. He has become a symbol of Gotham's darkest impulses, a reflection of the city's inherent madness. And that's a wrap on everything that happened between Joker 1 and 2. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into your favorite films, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.